program aimed at introducing communities to children in foster care looking to be adopted has expanded across the state. The Heart Galleries of Texas announced for the first time ever all 11 regions laid out by the Texas Department of Family Protective Services has a heart gallery. So joining us this afternoon is Corey Goff. She is the director of the Heart Galleries of Texas. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for having us.
Okay, so prior to funding through the Heart Galleries of Texas, a lot of areas across our state didn't really have the programming they needed to raise awareness about this. Can you talk about how the Heart Gallery really connects children who want to be adopted to those possible forever families?
Absolutely. The Heart Gallery program really, in its essence, is trying to connect children who traditionally do not get the adoption recruitment efforts, your sibling groups, your older teens, those that are medically complex challenges. So the Heart Gallery program is really focused on those, and not only on raising awareness, getting pictures of these beautiful children out into communities, in grocery stores, in salons, in churches, anywhere, to raise awareness and to get the community wrapped around these children, the families, and their needs of a forever family.
Okay, and what was the reason behind the expansion? We know that, have you seen an increased need for adoptions? What was the reason?
Yeah, there are a lot of reasons. I mean, we read it in the news all the time. We see the statistics of kids that are aging out of foster care, kids that are sleeping in offices. So the need has been there for a long time. Actually, the Heart Gallery of Central Texas has been in existence for 10 years, and over the years has showed anywhere from a 25 to 40% higher adoption rates than the rest of the state of Texas. Not only that, but show fewer disruptions, so kids aren't having to come back because of challenges after the adoption has happened. So this all became apparent, and the First Lady of Texas actually approached the Heart Gallery of Central Texas like, we need to replicate this. And so she, along with Kim Phelan, really said we need to find funding to make this happen across the state of Texas. And so with their help, we were able to get funding this past legislative session and make it happen.
Wow. And then now, can you just talk about what's next for the Heart Galleries of Texas? So you're replicating in different parts in the state. Will this expand nationwide?
Oh, that would be awesome. I'm exhausted in just Texas, but we are the biggest state and best state. But, the plans right now, so we will continue. We just announced, and these are all 11 independent organizations running these. We have the Heart Galleries are standing up, and then at phase 2, we're actually providing millions of dollars in funding and post-adoption support. So we're supporting the families after the adoptions happen. Honestly, if we can see some real increases in the supports for families and then adoption rates in the state of Texas, why not take it nationwide? It'd be amazing, because this is a challenge for all of our nation, for sure, the kids aging out of foster care. So this is absolutely shown to be a program that really has some incredible outcomes.
And what are some of the barriers that you all face, or the things that you want the community to know about how they can help you all?
Really just visit the websites for Heart Galleries of Texas, and then also you can find your local Heart Gallery where you can engage. There are so many different ways to help. Really just helping a family that's adopted, babysit, bring them groceries, help families that are grandma and grandpa that took their 5 grandkids and with providing them some support. So there are many different ways. I would recommend everyone just connect with their local Heart Gallery and find the ways that they can help within their community. This is very focused on communities wrapping around those children and families within their own area.
Yeah,
so.
And giving them the support and
love.
Yeah,
absolutely. Just really a lot of it, the support, and learn about what's really happening in the child welfare system. Sometimes I think we hear things or we see things on the news, and you really want to find out what really is happening. We're really trying to kind of change that narrative.
All right, Corey Goff, thank you so much, and we'll put the link to your website on our website at kxan.com. Coming up right now, upright and ready for